Okay. It's been a long time. It's been like 2.5 years of building up, and then it's been very hard. So what I'm doing now, what I'm gonna do now, is just explain to you, tell you the whole story from my side, of course, and whatever proofs I have from everything. If I forget something, you can help me. Some of the story. It's been very painful and very strange. Even when I think about it, I just feel my stomach very, like sick. It's gonna be very gross from certain parts because I've seen some stupid things from my brother's side. It's disgusting, but well, anyway. After that, I will ask you for your opinion.
Well,
Or you can ask me for questions anytime. Okay? Right, just from the very beginning, maybe you can sit a little bit. Couldn't sit already. The very beginning, we were a nice family. My parents worked very hard. They work in this dairy shop. They saved money. They bought the land, the house that we used to have in Peru. We all went to build. When I was little, we all making holes and make builds. Beautiful house, and then eventually we immigrate here. Just from there, jump into. We immigrate. One brother after another, so we can get a right amount of brothers, so we can get a residence for my parents. I was the last one to go because already 2 brothers here, so I arrived, and then we got the permanent residency. We applied for my parents, so my parents got the residency. Okay, so they will immigrate here. That's great. And my parents sold the house in Pueblo Libre. Did you remember? You remember the house? I think you lived there before. So they sold the house and 100,000 American dollars. This is kind of 1997. And great. So we were here, and they sent the money to Eduardo. So he was the most established here. 100 American dollars are turned into 140 American dollars, New Zealand dollars. Great. So they said it 2 months before, around before they come. Everything was great, and then Eduardo say he wanted to borrow $10,000 to buy a house, because people in that time were all buying houses and people making money. So Eduardo borrowed $10,000 from asked my parents if they can give him $10,000 to buy the house, and they say yes, and of course, so I knew that. But the problem is that he took the whole money. So he took the whole money without their permission and bought 2 houses, thinking that in that time the market was very fast. People were buying and selling and making money. Okay, 97. So he thought that, okay, I'm just gonna buy 2 houses, sell it, make money, and then when they come, but everything from there went terribly wrong, because he bought this house. It's not really a good house, and nothing that my mother would ever want, because kind of in law or everything. It was very, very badly conditioned, not like that. And he bought a unit in Montreal. I think I paid around probably $70,000 here. I think $40,000 there or something, and then he spent the rest of the money, because when they arrived, my parents arrived and they didn't find any money. That was the problem, the start problems, and Eduardo said, okay, then my parents can live here until sell the houses, and then bad coincidence that the 97 was the crash. So just when they arrived, the crash came and the houses went so down, and my mother desperate said, sell the stupid house, give me my money back.
yeah.
I want to buy a house. I want to buy a nice house to live. And
Excuse me.
yeah. Oh, that will be fine. Thank you. Yeah. And there was a big tension between my parents and mainly my mother, because my mother always did everything, my father just followed. Big tensions, big problems, and I think my parents started living here, just paying the mortgage, and Eduardo always taking no money out of the houses, because he wants to use the equity and start buying other properties or something like that, and there was a few years of tension until my mother went to the Bank of New Zealand and talked to people, showed that they were paying actually for a few years already the mortgage, but they wanted the house under their name,
Yeah.
even though it was already under value. Of they wanted both houses under my parents' name, no, because it was their money. And my mother asked me to help. I didn't want to get into any situation, but well, I had to, you know.
Yeah.
So I still accompanied my mother to the bank. Finally, we talked to a lady called Beata. You remember Beata? No, probably doesn't do it. No, that probably before I met you, maybe. And then the lady saw the situation and said, I'll help you. I will help you to transfer one of the house to your name, if they didn't have income.
Yeah.
But because they proved that they're actually paying everything and all the mortgage and everything, so it got transferred this one to my parents' name. But I still have to be like 1% until Eduardo's name because he was kind of the guarantor because my parents didn't have. So it was 99 and 1.
Yeah.
And then Eduardo didn't want to change Montino Road unit.
Yeah.
And at the end, my mom said, oh, just keep it, but that's your inheritance. You will never ask for $1.
Yeah.
So, because I was there, I heard that. No?
Yeah.
So Eduardo got his inheritance, like forced inheritance, you know.
Was that ever put into writing?
Sorry?
Was it ever put into writing?
No, but Eduardo already have accepted. I mean, later he sent a letter accepting that so it is true because he have accepted that.
Okay.
I can show you later the proof. So it is true.
Okay.
But anything can be actually proven with the bank statements and everything. Yeah. So that's it. My parents got the owners from this house, and after a while, kind of things got easy because my mother was depression and all these big problems. The tension was horrible. Living in this house that she really hates. Okay, so now at the beginning, that was the beginning. Eduardo started kind of buying some of the properties, using that, and view road, and start doing his business. And I was happy with that, you know. I was happy for whatever. And then I'm gonna jump to the time when, so that's year 2003 or something. I start saving money. I saved around $51,000. I got some jobs doing commercials, and I was about $51,000 saved. And I got a loan for around $350,000 to $400,000, so I could buy our house. And my dream was always because I see my mom. I'm gonna buy my beautiful house with a sleep out. I'm gonna bring my parents because I always want to live with them. No?
Yeah.
Because Eduardo and Gabriel never wanted to anyway. So that was my dream, and I wanted to. So I was ready for that. And then, but this time, Gabriel bought a house in Bondary Road. Do you know that one? Do you remember Bondary Road? Just around here. Gabriel and Rocio bought a house. It was still under Eduardo's name. Bought a house for, well, I will tell you how much was. Well, they bought a house, they had a house, kind of fixed it a little bit, and then Isaac's partner had a house in Mase that wanted to sell with a section. So Gabriela and Rocio wanted to sell that house and buy the other house to do what Eduardo was doing, no? To develop. So it was great, no problem. It was all good. I was gonna have my own house, everything, everybody's gonna be happy. But now also there was a bit of a problem here because Gabriela started borrowing money from me because he knew I had some money. Hey, can I borrow $5,000? You know, of course, no problem. Why wouldn't? No, $5,000. Oh, can I borrow $10,000? He borrowed money until $21,000. And then they were desperate to sell the house. They couldn't sell the house. And then he said, "Oh, but I can sell you this house." I said, "No, I don't want it. I want to buy I have $400,000 probably if I want to buy an amazing house, and I wanna sleep out with my parents or take my parents so they can sell the stupid house and spend their money, whatever they wanna do. I wanted to do that because for this year they've been so unhappy." So I say no. And then they come back and they insist and they tell me, "Okay, Coco, you buy this house, and then we can do our thing, and you can sell it straight away the same money, or you can make some money." I say, "I don't want to make money. I don't want to make money out of you. I don't want anything. If I do it, I will just do it because you asking me for a favor." And then I asked, of course, very, very trustful. So I said, oh, how much? How much is it? How much is the house? No, I buy it for that price, and then I'll sell it for the same price, and then you can do your thing. And they told me 300,000. I said, yeah, 300,000, you can just sell it straight away. No problem. I buy it for 300. So I went my bank and I bought his house. Okay, house get into my name, give the money. They went to buy Massey Road. You remember they used to live in Massey Road and they built another house? Yeah. So they bought Massey Road and they built another house, so they have two houses. And the second problem now with me, that when I get into the place, that I tried to sell the house and I couldn't sell it. The biggest offer was like 250. So I got fucked. And then so I couldn't buy what I wanted, I'm gonna stack. So if I would have sold it, I would have lost my deposit. So and then we start having a bit of problems. I start having problems with Gabriel. Yeah, he said, no, yeah, don't worry, no, you're gonna sell it very soon. But I try it, but you mentioned that time, am I right? How long did I try to sell it?
2 years, 3 years.
3 years. Well,
So
I tried.
3 years, I think. So.
Well, I tried to sell it, was nothing. The market was there.
Because you bought the house is power line.
Yeah, because
Can't
the buy.
sell.
They bought it they paid 220.
They sell you 300.
18 months later, they paid for 3. So they made
So-
$80,000 with me.
Yeah.
How can I gonna sell
Because
that?
it's important.
Because
is
it's
the
got the power line on the
You're
top.
a big part of
They
And
that.
there was like a
sell-
little river there on the
They
side.
sell you normal price, but they didn't know, say, you,
Well,
this
that was
time
the
you
pay.
didn't know your power line is canceled.
Okay, so I start having problem with the house. I'm gonna start with a stupid house. Well, I have to pay the mortgage, and then the interest were really high. I was paying like 9%. 9.
No,
I didn't go to
later
12.
come down like after putting the
I did-
10,000. Yeah.
No, I didn't go
11
to,
something.
I don't remember. I went into, I remember 9%, 9.2% interest rates. I was paying for the stupid house. So I started having problems with Gabriel, and then it was under my name. So I couldn't buy, so I got fucked. And my parents are still living in this house. I'm happy, sometimes visit them. I come home, try to help me with whatever, because she knew there was a bit of a, they fucked me up with the house, yeah. Well, anyway, and then Gabriel come back, he already bought the 2 houses, come back and say, oh, if you want, we can take the house back. I said, okay, take it, no problem. No, take the house back. In this, so I give the house back, I don't remember, but I say you have to pay me my money, no? Give my money back. So I didn't want to make any money, just give me my money back and just, start again, no problem. So they pay me my money back, so because I'm not gonna say that they owe me money, they're not owing me any money.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was, and then a second problem comes, and then they say, oh, but because it's under your name, can you go and borrow some money, more money because it's under your name? I said, well, it's your house, whatever. No, I still trust in my name. So I went to the bank to borrow. I said, how much? Oh, as much as you can get, because I still have good credit, and I still have the house, and I still have everything. Never fell into the mortgages and everything. So it's great. So I borrowed money for them in the house that I was under my name. Look at this complication, shit. Under my name, and more, and that's when this problem started. They stopped paying the mortgage. That's the problem. They stop paying the mortgage, and then I start getting bad credit, and I start complaining with them. So now we have a proper tension, no? Hey, pay the fucking mortgage. You're fucking me up. Come on. I'll give you the house back without charging you any more money, and now you ask me for more money to the bank, and then you're not paying the mortgage. Are you crazy? Tension problems are to the point that I said, I'm gonna take the stupid house back, which is fucking up. I took the house back. Okay? And then I continue paying the mortgage. I separate the rooms, so I rented, or I continue paying the mortgage. And probably, I don't know how many years I have this house, probably 3, 4 years. The market was level, there was nothing, or low, I don't remember. And then the market started going up, which I didn't know, of course, Eduardo knew. And then Eduardo comes into the picture with it. So I already have my credit damage by Gabriel. I took the house back. They pay me whatever money they owe me. So it's, no, but the mortgage was already 300 something because I borrow money for them again. Okay. Anyway, Eduardo say, "Oh, I'm looking." This is all the truth. Okay, I swear. Oh well. Anyway, Eduardo came and said, "Oh, I'm looking for a house in Blojas Bay." He already had 3 or 4 houses, whatever. And I say, "Wondering, bye. You look wondering." And he said, "Okay, how much?" I said, "Same price. I want my money back." See, I was stupid because I said, "Are you sure?" So I didn't think, you know. I said, "Yeah, same. Oh, how much?" I said, "Well, the mortgage is 3,000 something. I just want my $32,000 back. Whatever it is was $32,000 plus whatever the mortgage. It came to 342. And he said, "Are you sure 342? "Yes, I just want my money back." I said. And he said, "But if I sell it for more, you're not gonna claim." I said, No. Just give me the 300. I'm gonna get rid of this because that was already so many years. Of course, he said that I insist that he have to buy it. Of course, the way he said it, but it is true. I was sick of the house. But Eduardo didn't tell me, "Hey, you know, actually this house is already coming up. You can sell it probably for more now." So, which I didn't know because even with the power line was already houses. Of course, I didn't know, and I said to the house, same price. I didn't make any money with Eduardo or with Gabriel. Great. I thought, okay, I'm gonna just, clean my hands. I'm gonna work again. Second problem. Eduardo said, "Oh, but I can't put the house under my name yet. Can I still be under your name?" I said, "Of course, brother. Why I wouldn't trust?" I said, "Oh, Gabriel, fuck me up. I don't think Eduardo would." Same thing. Am I right, Bosch?
Yes.
How many times he didn't pay the rates and they took it out of my account?
He no
My
money,
account.
because he no money mortgage. He's borrow me money too. I put a mortgage for you too.
Okay,
You know?
he fucked me up.
Yeah.
But this time, my mother knew everything. Everything was happening. My parents, all the tension, all this shit. And Eduardo had probably 3, 4 houses. I don't remember how many. He was failing the mortgage. It was my credit was getting damaged again. The rates, how many times they charged my rates from my account? A few times. Sometimes I didn't even claim back because I don't know if you realize, but I'm not really money person. But okay, so big problem with boundary. Okay, so my dream of having a house with my parents, it was kind of fading. I have no credit. My credit was very damaged. And then I sold the house, and then we went to, but still under my name, so I'm now having problems with Eduardo. "Hey, why don't I pay the mortgage? I'm fucking buy my credit again. I'm never gonna do anything." And they were all building houses, and and Gabriel and Eduardo, they were just making their money, and I was just trying to get a fucking one house, and I just couldn't. Something that I really want. Anyway, at this point we gave bought the road to Eduardo and still under my name. We moved to Matata. We went to. We just moved. We just rented a little small unit. We just lived there. And my mother said, "Hey, why instead of renting there, come and rent here in the house? We have rooms, and then we can accompany each other." I said, "Of course, I always wanted to live with you anyway." So we lived there and we rent one of the bedrooms here. That's when I started living here. What year was that? Because I lived here like 10 years or something, 2009, probably 2008 or 2009, because I have a photo 2009.
2009.
Here, yeah, 2009. So we moved, 2008 I think, because I have photo 2009 still here. Anyway, these are not important, it can be chronological later. Okay, so we started living here and nice. I still enjoy my parents' company that I always wanted to. So it was kind of okay at this time, okay? They were doing their money. Eduardo continued fucking up my credit, and but I thought, okay, let's live with my parents. Yeah. Anything you wanna add?
2010.
2010.
11.
No. 2009, mid 2009, my mother started saying, "Oh, Coco, I want to sorry."
Because your mom, I think she got a problem about The mind had problem.
Oh, that's another problem. Yeah, she got an aneurysm.
Something
She got an aneurysm. She went to the
Blue.
She went to Peru and she had something in her intestine. That she had an operation. That was
Operation,
before also.
yeah.
That's before. Had an operation, and I say, oh, mom, no worry, just give me the hospital detail because I always have my money saved. I'll pay the hospital. Don't worry about it. But Eduardo said, oh, we have to get some money out of the house because Eduardo just the expert on taking equity. Well, I don't even know this capital, these things anymore. So I wanted to take some money. I said, no, I will pay. Mama, don't worry, I will pay. She's worried about the money, but I said, don't worry, I will pay everything. But anyway, Eduardo took my father, they took $30,000. They went to Peru. Then my mother complained when she was back that he went to visit 2 times, and then he see it on Facebook,
Spend
eating,
all the money.
spending all the money.
$20.
No, they give him my father kept $13,000. Eduardo asked for $5,000 plus all the expenses, etc., etc. So Eduardo spent $5,000. Yeah, he's claiming that it was his money or he borrowed my father, something like that. Anyway, that's a little bit before that happened. Okay, but I come back to the 2009, and my mom said, okay, well, I'm gonna leave you this house. No? I'm gonna leave you this house, blah blah. We can live with you forever, blah blah. I said, well, I don't know, Mama. I don't want this house, but just forget about it. And then we wanted to move because I wanted a better place. And then my mother said, hey, but just go downstairs, refurbish, and you can live downstairs, better, bigger, and then you can still rent. So we did that. I pay. I bought the carpet. I refurbished all of this, my bedroom and here, and we moved down here. We moved down here, and then Mama said, okay, well you're there. I continue renting that, and then you don't have to pay rent. I said, no problem, don't pay rent. But still, my mother asked me for expenses. Which are expenses? I used to pay the telephone, internet, electricity. Whenever my mother asked me, no problem. Oh, we need the rent. How much, Mama? No problem. I never asked $1 to my mother, ever. Never. But Mama keep on saying that Eduardo and Gabriel keep on telling her why I travel all the time, with my little money from the school, how come? And keep on telling, my mom complained, I keep on telling why she gave me the money. I say, and she told a million that I haven't give any dollar to go. I never asked. They always keep on asking, but I thought it's my mother's money, my mother's house, she can do whatever she wants. No problem. Okay, so we jumped, and then my mother went to do some wheels. By herself. Do some wheels, we said, I have them here, by the way, there's the file. This is coming later.
What was it, sorry? I didn't hear it.
I'm coming.
No, what did you say?
Wheels.
Your mother.
Wheels.
Oh, the wool. Right, sorry, yeah, got
Wool.
you. Sorry, I didn't understand
Wool.
what you said. Sorry.
Wheels.
Yes, I understand now. Sorry, I thought you said wheel.
Okay, so I have 3 copies that I found later. My mother put everything under my name, no? Just, everything, and the cocoa, blah, blah. But she was not happy with that. So she started telling me that, no, we have to change the house under your name. I said, Mama, first of all, I don't want the house. Second, I can't anyway. Because I don't have credit. No, but we have to do it. Went to the bank. Asked. The bank tell Mama, no, it's not possible. I
Because
said, Mama,
the
told you.
father house still not change the name this time.
Because Eduardo.
The house. You sell for the house.
Yeah, because it's
You
still,
still
because
your name.
because both are still under my name,
So
so
you
they say
can-
not possible.
you can-
Cannot change it to your name, and plus you don't have credit, and you have another property, not possible. So I said, Mama, even if I want, which I don't, not possible. Anyway, my mind says 2010. Well, that 2010, my mother was super bright. I don't know, you remember. She's being as strong and bright, and whatever she wants to do, she do it.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
So those wills are null and void, they don't count anymore because of...
They don't count because
situation.
have to be, no, I have the last will, so they don't
Yeah.
count anymore because they've been wills before. But
Yeah.
this is a proof that my mother's intention,
Yeah.
because they
yeah.
went they herself, my father
Yeah.
used to drive.
But it couldn't be valid until the bank agreed because of
No,
money.
no, that's nothing to do.
Oh.
They just
No,
will,
it's
I
just
see.
a
they
will.
just go and
I
say,
see.
hey, whatever
Yeah.
this man I wanted to be to this person
Oh,
for
I
this
see.
reason and that reason and that reason.
Okay, no, I
Uh,
understand now.
But because you can't change the name, but after the bank proof you can put your name there.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
that was. So after that we couldn't.
The
Then,
there.
so what happened, they accept that three of us. My
Can
mother
put
said,
you
okay, we
inside.
can put your name, but
Yeah.
no the mortgage, but just your name. So the house become three owners. My mother, my father, and me equally.
Yeah.
So my mom was a bit better, was a bit happier, or kind of.
She don't want, because they always ask your mom going to spend the money. They
Yeah.
don't want, your mom don't want.
Yeah,
they
Mama
take
keep
the
on telling me
money.
that Eduardo, Gabriel, Eduardo keep on
Use,
taking money all the time. Mama didn't want to. And so he said, okay, put your name, it will be secure. So yeah, so the house become three names, no? My mother, my father, and me. That was great, 2010. We continue living, and my mom for
Because
3
your
years.
house for 20 years, your mortgage is still 200,000. Always take the
More,
money.
about 230,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This house only
So
250.
They
but
bought it for
20 years.
259. After 20 years, was
Still
220,000. So it was
So
crazy.
always they take the money out.
They would just take my parents, I tell them to get money, and then
Topping up.
I told you I never
Yeah,
do
$20,000,
$1,
sometimes
$1.
10,000.
I
So
always suffer. My
20
mama,
years,
oh,
still
we need money. Mama,
200,000.
how much you want? This is me always, you know. I always have little cash in my pocket. I don't know. How much you want, man? But she never accepted, oh, so I have to. Oh, what I need is how much? No, it's okay. So probably she wants to feel that I was there for her or something. I gave her my credit card many times. Any urgency, it's the card. This is the number. Put it in her bedroom. Never took anything. She was saving one of my accounts. It was a lot of trust, no, because she knew I would never take. Okay, so this, and then she started insisting that that I have to put the whole house under my name. I say same thing. No, it's not possible. Not possible. First of all, same thing. No, I still boundary was Eduardo was already damaging my credit with Boundary Road, and this 2012, 2011, 2012, same problem. And then said, not possible. Went to the bank many times. No, not possible. Just leave it like that. Now 2012, something very weird. Everything I'm telling you, I can actually prove. So later the video, I will probably post some proof. 2012, I took my father to Hong Kong. We went to Hong Kong with my father. Took my father to Hong Kong. We had a great time, and then come back, and my mother said, "Oh, I want to go to the bank to get some money." Okay. What for? Oh, just want some money. No problem. Went to the bank, and well, I assumed Gabriel was asking for money because he always does. But it's my mother's house. It's even my name. It's my mother's house. Mama, you do whatever you want, no problem. And then there is something very weird and very illegal. And then went to the teller and said, "Oh, I want to take $10,000." Okay, no problem. I said, "Oh, but you took $10,000 a week ago." I said, "Ma, did you take $10,000 a week ago?" No, well, tell the teller, it's not possible. Houses under three names, and my father and me, we just arrived yesterday or 2 days ago from Hong Kong. It's not right. There's something wrong. I said, no, it is. Yeah, your mother and someone called Rocio or whatever came and take $10,000. I said, not possible. How? I said, Mama. I said, Mom, did you go with Rocio to take $10,000 to, and knowing this her branch, a different branch? And she said, yes. Okay, you took that money? Yes. Okay. Oh, well, you give it to Rocio? Yes. Okay, no problem. That's your money, that's your house, you whatever you want. Say, don't worry about it. To the teller. And the teller said, but it is not right. I said, no, just don't worry. I don't want to make any problems because I always respect my mother. But of course I knew, hey, that's illegal. I said, oh no. Well, Rocio can do this stuff. We know that already.
Who's Rocio? Can we?
Gabriel's wife.
Oh, right.
Yeah, she could do anything. Amazing, she could actually take my money and take money without two signatures. This is unbelievable, and that will be on.
That's
a proof.
That's illegal straight there.
That's a proof. The bank can get fucked with that.
Because
I haven't done anything because it's a court case. That will come in the court case.
Yeah.
That will definitely come in the court case. Okay. Yes, but
I was going to say, because you say it was me, I was your mother, we'd both have to be there to do it, to
Three
see
of them.
and
Three of us.
Three of
Three of
Three-
us.
Oh, I
Three of
see
us.
the three
Yeah.
of you because
And my
that's
father and
It's
me
on the
were
three
actually
people's
in.
names.
because of the house. Yeah, I
Yeah.
understand.
Three people's
Yeah.
names.
3 signatures.
Anyway, that's 2012 when we went to Hong Kong. No problem. Anyway, my mom, we have to put the whole house on her name. She did more wills, no, saying that I will be the only beneficiary. And then Eduardo's one of the wills, and they've changed, no, to the 3 people, something like that. I have those wills there. But in 2013, when the house came to my house fully, this is how happened.
13? Is it not 50?
13.
Oh, because brother sell his house.
Yeah,
So
I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
No, but
Sell.
he didn't sell it. Let me tell you what really happened. Let me tell you.
Oh yeah, not yet.
Yeah.
He changed the.
Let me tell you.
I forgot this.
Yeah. Okay. So 2013, my mother continued insisting for 3 years. No, that have to change for her to feel secure that the house won't be touched again, and I will be here. I will live with her. And I never offer anything in exchange of the house. I always offer that I want to live with them because I want to enjoy their. And I have so much proof anyway, so that's coming soon. Anyway, I said, Ma, it's not possible. Went to the bank again, Ma, it's not possible. And then look at this crazy coincidence because the allegation is that I pushed my mother to change the house under my name. It's literally impossible because I have no credit. Impossible. No, I have no credit. I didn't have a proper job in that. No, like something I was making all this big money. It was not possible. And coincidentally, Eduardo got refinance. So he said, I want boundary under my name now because we have refinance to get more equity. That was the one.
Because
Eduardo
the
said,
house price going up.
price
You
went
want-
up,
Yeah.
and then he put
Change the name.
wife to work in Kiwi
Kiwi
Bank.
banks.
And
So
the
they-
Kiwi Bank approved her to pass boundary in their
Their
name,
name.
and they were gonna top up.
Mm.
I said, well, finally, you have my credit for so long, okay. And then the bank say, but you can just, no, your mother is being wanted to change the hands of your name. It's the only way possible is just to swap the
Mortgage.
Titles.
the
Swap mortgage.
the house, which is the backup for the loan. How do you call it?
Yeah.
Security.
Security guarantee.
Because he say, hey, just change security because you already have a mortgage for 300 something, and then the other mortgage of this house is like for 200 something. So you just
Yeah, so
swap more. And then Mama said, yeah, of course. No, let's change the name. Coincidentally, just coincidentally at the same time. If not,
Still did you a favor.
exactly.
You know what I mean?
Well, not really a favor. It's
No,
for my,
without knowing,
yeah, but
without
it's for
knowing,
my
you work
parents.
with it, yeah.
It's for my parents, Sobrinita. It was never anything about me, seriously. It's not a favor because it's not that I am happy to have this stupid house for my benefit. Anyway, did a favor and take it to my mother and she wanted to.
Like it
Okay.
worked against them. pretty
Yes,
much. Yeah.
yes. Coincidentally. So I said, okay, Eduardo, I will change the paper. So, and then I said, Ma, you really want to change the stupid house. Sorry, stupid house. Well, it is a stupid house. This house, under my name. Go to your lawyer. Talk to them. Do your thing. They went to record and not to lawyering on a hangar. Went to
They
lawyer.
went to the sale. They want
of
they
course, yeah.
find their own lawyer. I
Yes,
think
because
so.
we got
I
a
think so, yeah.
Chinese cheap lawyer, but they went to. I said, no, go to your lawyer, man. Go to your lawyer, no, because they want any trouble. So they went to the lawyer and talked, and that's it. They did all the paperwork, and the house under my name. Eduardo boundary finally go to their name, and they refinance. They got like a $150,000 more top up in that boundary road. And that's it. Everybody happy, no problem. That's
Excuse me?
2013, yes.
So was a well-written saying about that then?
I
too?
have, I have 3 wills.
Oh, yeah.
I have 3 wills.
No,
I
I
don't know
said
the date. One is
security,
2010, one's 2012,
Yeah.
and then,
But yeah, but it doesn't matter what's in the will. The fact that it was done legally by a
Oh,
lawyer.
but it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
that's
No,
fine.
it
doesn't matter
It's
anyway.
done legally by a lawyer, so it's yours anyway, so it doesn't matter what the will says.
Yeah,
No,
it doesn't
yeah,
matter.
I understand. Sorry, I'm interrupting.
No, it's okay. Okay, so the house under my name, my mother happy and all peaceful, and then we start living a beautiful life. Just very nice and beautiful, and then I can show you the first. This is the case. Mama en casa. I'm just going to open this very quick. Open. Oh, some videos there, but maybe the photos. Facebook, you know, for this December 2006. I just browse very quick, okay? No? You know, me taking my father to
Like fishing and that.
fishing, taking my father to Machu Picchu, taking my parents, this June 2016, taking to Melbourne,
Yeah.
and they're having a beautiful life, as usual. Took it to my friend's boat, Machu Picchu again, San Miguel, fishing with my father, to my boats, that's with my friends. See there?
Yeah, awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna browse very quick. Take them to dancing, teach them how to dance. This is, yeah, I dress them up, you know. When is this? March 2016. March 2016, my father's car, he was still driving. And this is a subject that will come very soon.
Yeah.
And when she didn't feel like cooking, I took it to Linfield to get a roast pork. My mother loved that one. March 2016.
What is
It's a kiss.
Melbourne?
My mother gave permission to my father for me to take it to Tiping, to the little village where my father was born.
Oh, nice.
My father was 88 in that time. He left when he was 8 years old. 80 years old, 80 years without coming back.
Amazing.
And my father's dream is to go back to the little village called Tiping in the high of the mountains where he was born. He left when he was 8, about 80 years ago. I'm so happy to be able to take him there and meet my ancestors land. We went to Flight Center to buy tickets. The kiss from my dad to my mom was after mine gave my dad permission to travel. Just after I bought the tickets. I think this is the most beautiful photo I ever take. These moments are what life is all about. So I'm just gonna browse a few more. I'm tending usually to the Coco to get some.
Yep.
This is me and the cooking ceviche, Mother's Day. That's me and my dad. Me dancing with my father in Peru when I took it to family. I took it to my friend's island.
But
Me and my father took it to TP, to a special family meeting with my daughters here. This is not 2017, this is 2013.
Yeah.
Taking my father, I used to have that car. I just sold it yesterday, Chacolin ceviche, eating, the three of us. That's Mother's Day. I cook for them. It was out. Okay, that's it. So we're having just a beautiful life, and then Gabriel in this time, he went to America. He got 2 houses, the Massey, sold 1 house, sold the 2nd house, and went to America. He said, I want to move to America. So apparently never cared about my mother. So I want to move to America. So he went and he bought about 2-3 houses in United States, in Michigan, I think. And I will have a cousin there. That's Grand Rapids. Okay, so he was living there, and then Rocio went there, and they were building houses, and they were gonna move there. So they went for like 4 years in kind of this period. I think they went to 2012 or something until
So many years.
2016, something like that. And one occasion my mother went. No, they asked my parents to go there. My mother there asked me to send money.
No, they take your parents to help them fix the house.
Yes, my parents to help them to fix the house. I think no problem.
American.
But ask me, because my mother always have money
Saving.
from the savings.
She always a lot savings.
So she asked me to send, I think $8,000. My mom asked me to send her $8,000 or $10,000, I don't remember. And then it sent you to send her some money because I went away. You sent money to my mother, I remember.
Yeah, but I forgot how much. I don't know.
I think I was around 4,000. I think 3 or 4,000. They asked
No,
me because
they
there was no
went
land.
there 3 more months, 3 months, your mom give the bank account the card for me because she had retired.
Yeah.
money.
So you
So
collect her
saving
retirement
the-
money.
Saving the 3 months,
Yeah.
3 more thousand. So she called me, asked to send home
Yeah,
money
you
for,
yeah,
for
you
her.
send you well
Yeah,
you
I
send a lot of money all the time.
I
Okay, so
do.
everything. And then I remember asked me to send also $8,000. So I sent. So they were there, and then my parents came back. My parents came back very upset for a situation because she told me I'm very upset with Rocio because she was hiding the food for them from my mother likes to eat,
Joking.
and Rocio was hiding the food. So that was the complaint. She
Your
told you
mom-
the same
yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was
she
very
said
upset.
she paid the whole money but no
She-
food to eat.
Yeah, she said that. Well, so that was my mother's complaint. She paid our, but the thing that upset me the most was my mother. Well, this is my mother told me, of course. They took a bus from Grand Rapids to LA to take the 3
2
days.
days.
3 days.
She
Yeah.
said
okay.
3 days.
3 days.
3 days, and Rocio was because my mother complained about the food. Rocio didn't talk to her in 3 days.
Right.
And my mother, as an old lady, she said she have to lie down in the middle of the bus because her bag couldn't just take it 3 days. And I thought,
Didn't
I
buy the
got very
ticket.
upset. What
And
the
then you
fuck?
buy the
I said,
thing. Yeah.
Mama,
You
just
buy the
what I
bus.
can send you a ticket, $300-400. After you given to them so many $1,000s, they couldn't buy a
Plane ticket.
fucking tight, man. The
Yeah.
fucking tight. They couldn't buy a ticket, $200-300 air ticket from Grand Rapids to LA, or even $400, Anyway, so my mother was very upset with that situation. That was before we changed the house, or after? I don't
After.
remember. After. Oh, I think it's
Oh,
before, babe. I think it's before. I think one of the triggers that you wanted to
Yeah.
change the house anyway. I
I
think
said before.
we're gonna find out when exactly. I think it was before. It was 2013, I think. Because I remember after that she was like, "No, I have to change the house. I have
She
to change
very
the house."
upset.
I remember. You have to change the house. Change the house. Right. So 2013, and then all this time 2013, 14, 15, all
And
nice.
After your mom not happy with Gabriel and Lucia this time, and come back, your mom is complain and cry. And after Lucia want come back to borrow some money, 2,000 something. Your
Yeah.
mom don't want to borrow for her. Lucia asked me, I lend her 2,000 for Lucia.
You learned also
Yeah.
2000.
Yeah. I lent for
I
her.
didn't know that one.
You didn't know?
No, my
Yeah.
God.
Because they said they have problem anything and say she
Oh,
she
so
said,
but also.
can you lend for me first? I'm very sure next month I give you back. But she give me back, yes.
Oh,
She
of
give
course,
me
of
back,
course.
yeah.
Yes, yes, okay.
Because your
And
mother don't want
because
that
my mother
money.
said that
Your
my mother
mother
said I
want
never
that
get
money-
anything back.
Any money for her
Wow,
anymore. This
very
time
strange.
is because your mom very upset. I
And
lend money for your brother and father too.
anyway, I don't know what's
If
wrong with these
brother
people. I don't know. I
ask
don't
me
know
money,
what's-
you
yeah.
don't know. Yeah.
Anyway. And then Eduardo invited my mother to China. They went to China.
Oh
And
no.
And the
Because your
wife.
brother want marry, your mom want to go.
Yeah.
Brother didn't invite your mom. Your mom really want to go.
Yeah.
Because your brother say, oh my wife have farm, big farm something, you know.
Yeah, and my mom wanna go and get the farm and eat
Eat
the
the
pork. Yeah. Well, my mom was there, and
Small
it was
pork,
just so unhappy, and Eduardo's wife had a big fight with my mother, and she kicked her out of the house. My mother went to hotel. Next day, the family came to apologize to my mother, and then Eduardo's wife changed the date of my mother for her to come earlier by herself. You
Yeah.
remember that?
And
Also that. She came by
Malaysia
herself.
Airlines, she stole the Malaysia 3 more hours and come here.
Yeah.
And
So
when
Mama
we
came by
took
by
pick up
herself.
her, she cried and cried.
Oh, we went to pick her up. Yeah.
Because she herself.
Yes,
because
yeah, by
it's-
herself. You're right.
Because it's the
She was so upset.
brother wife changed the ticket
Yeah.
with the brother delay little day.
Yeah.
Before it's the brother
They
you
come
want
back together.
together.
Yeah.
But now because myself
Yeah.
change the
name.
ticket,
Yeah.
just give your mom come back herself.
Yeah.
Yeah. This time.
Well, anyway, Mama was just very upset. They just treat her like shit. Anyway, let's keep on moving forward because it's too long, but so I don't want to make it that long. 14, 15, and then Gabriel start calling my mother. I give my mother a SIM card with all the unlimited calls, and then they start calling, and Gabriel
American.
start telling my mother to miss to get some money.
$100,000.
$100,000. The
He
mama
need
starts saying, oh,
100.
Gabriel said you have to give $1,000 to him, blah, 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 because of the house. I start complaining about the house. Even though my mother told me that already Gabriel was okay, that the house wouldn't be under my name because they already know I'm gonna take care of her and all because of the boundary. And Gabriel and Eduardo wouldn't even say anything because we already had a whole house, a whole unit. So everything was perfect. But they start complaining. So Gabriel, oh, have one time, so mama said, all the time giving me shit. Oh, your brother's asking for money, you have to give some money, but they convince her. I said, Mama, I cannot, first of all, I
Give
cannot
any
take any
money.
money,
Yeah.
etc., etc. Start pushing, well, Gabriel arrived to Auckland. I don't know, what year? 14, 15, probably. And they continue coming to ask for money as usual, you know, because my mother saved money from my mother is still charging, no, taking the money out of the bedrooms and the superannuation, and they always save. They spend, I don't know, $100 in food or whatever. Everything is she saves, and they always come and get money out of them. And I remember my mom tell me, oh, Desiree can't, she doesn't have a phone, blah blah blah. You know, give me some money for the phone. I said, how much you have? You got $1,200 for a new iPhone. I said, oh, Mama, it's your money. You can do whatever you want.
But
I
your
always say
mom
that.
tell me, this time your brother, because the house coming down, your brother is no any money. Your big brother.
My mother
give
given 16,000.
60,000.
16,000 to Eduardo.
Because she said she
And
had
that's
no
nothing, because she got upset when she saw the photos of Eduardo and Michelle going to expecting restaurants to
food.
eat.
Yeah, yeah.
And my mom, oh my God, I put it on Facebook. They said I
No,
have no
you
money to
must
eat, and they got
say,
into it.
why? I said, why you give him? He said, because they say
No money
children
to
no
eat.
food.
Ah,
to eat.
surely exactly, that's what they say.
Because you got to follow.
I didn't never do anything because it was my mother's money. Even I could actually be strong and take control, but I didn't want that. I wanted my mother to still feel that she's in control of everything, and she's not. I didn't want to say, hey, you're already not. But still, my mother was very bright. So because 2016 December, that was the first time. In this time, I always take my mother to the hospital, anything. I could be anywhere, just a phone call of my mother, oh, I want to go to the hospital. Yeah, I'll be there in 5 minutes, no problem. Always. I still used to travel, but it was my cousin, Paul. You remember my cousin Paul was living here?
Yeah.
My cousin Paul in Vasu. So when I'm not here, they always keep an eye on them. But still, my mom was still complete. My father was already forgetting things, but my father's brain. So my mother's brain was perfect, and my father's physical was perfect. So it was a good thing. So they were always doing gardening, everything. I have amazing videos I have to show you later. Everything was okay until now, the court problem. So Eduardo getting into
3 years
Until-
ago.
No, 3
Yeah,
years
it's
ago
coming
until Gabriel come back from America because he can't live there anymore.
So Gabriel
Yeah.
tried so hard, we do these houses,
He can't
and he
live
couldn't
there.
get the residency, so he come back
He need
here.
to come back. Yeah.
And he come back, I start telling my mother that they need money urgently, they don't have no house, no money. I say, Mama, impossible, they have like 3 houses there. Gabriel has
Because they say they can't
Gabriel is a
sell,
colonel from the police. They make big money because he's retired and he's get big money monthly. And they sold the 2 houses here. They have houses in, how come they have, but my mom convinced that they have no money. And then when I talked to my cousin who does the superannuation from Peru, he told me that he's been given for 17 months already the superannuation to Gabriel, because my mother told him he have to do to Gabriel because they don't have no money. Anyway, it's their money, they can do whatever they want, and I didn't care because it's whatever my mother wants to do. Never say anything about it. Anyway, Vilma and your mother and your auntie came. They were staying here, and then I will mention names because I will mention names, everybody's names, no problem. You know, nothing to hide anymore. And then Nancy Patricia told me that when she was there, Eduardo asked mother to my money for Lalito's school. She said $15,000 or something. Do you hear that? Do you hear anything? No.
Mommy Fleur told me that she pays for the school.
Yeah. So Nancy told me that they pay for the school, and I said, "Okay, it's your grandson. Pay. It's your money. No problem. No problem." Anyway, so just money. It's just And they keep on telling my mother to give me shit for where do I get the money from for my trips, and my mother keep on telling that she never give me $1. Have never asked for $1 ever. I think they borrow money from Alfredo also, your father. I never asked also Alfredo any borrow. I'm the only one. Okay, we're 2016. So Nancy, Tia Nancy told me that get money. And then they start. When the course start, they send me a letter.
When you 2000, we went to Hong Kong. We lived
Oh
in
yeah,
Hong Kong.
okay,
So
yeah.
I went to Peru. You
Three-
came with me to Peru.
2000
I went to Venitas with my
That was
father.
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Is that
Yeah, I
2
see.
years
Yeah.
ago?
Okay. So now,
Gabriel come back from America.
Gabriel came back from America.
So kick they
I
out.
went to Peru.
Kong.
I went to a work competition. And he came. I took my parents away.
Yeah, 2 years ago, I think.
But this time my
When you
cousin.
went to China, it was all right those 2 times, Peru,
Mhm.
and it's when you came back from China, that's when they wouldn't bring them back. But your mother told me they came back when I went to America, they brought them back to the house because your mum wanted to come home.
Yeah.
But when you went to China, that's when they decided to kidnap them and not take them back.
Yeah. So
And
that's
they're
why
convincing your mother
Gabriel.
that
That was
you're no
Gabriel.
good.
Gabriel came with
Yeah.
Rocio. I took them without my permission or consent.
Because I was here a lot, I was visiting your parents.
Oh, you can
and
come all the time. Well, you're
doing
witness.
them 9 years.
Helga, you're witness of everything I'm saying. Am I
Except
right?
for the early beginning.
Oh yeah, early beginning. But everything
Yeah.
else. I mean,
Yeah.
when did you meet my parents?
9 years ago.
Yeah, so pretty much similar
2010,
time. So you
yeah.
witnessed everything. You witnessed everything. We all lived together, and I would have millions.
Because
of
I know all
together.
your trips were on your credit
Yeah.
card, because you used to have to pay your credit
Yeah,
card off.
it was on my mind. Well,
Yeah.
never. My mom, I'm sure she wouldn't tell you she ever give me $1. I'm
No,
sure would
she
tell you.
never did. She always
Never did.
carried money, but no. She'd
Anyway.
have about
Does
$100
Gabriel live
in
in
her
Auckland now?
shopping bag.
Now it comes after. We are in
Because
2016.
you're not being a child as well.
Oh, he was in America. I know he was in America for
Very
quite some time.
Trusting, but she was a woman of principle.
My grandma.
Yeah, and your
Okay.
father. Yeah.
Let me continue. Now, but this time, 2016 December, I took Mama to the hospital for normal checkup of my father, and also they had a test on my mother, 2016, and then the doctor, the psychiatrist said, "Oh, your mother start also having dementia,
Yeah.
early stages." That's December 2016.
But
Okay?
I didn't think she did, because she seemed to be very coherent. and everything.
Yes,
It was
but
an early stage.
they
Early stage.
very early
Early
stage
stage,
because
yeah.
they did a test.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
They did
The
a test
doctors know.
because she kind of they asked the day and she kind of confused with the Saturday or Friday. So she said, "Oh well, this is the beginning." She said, "Your mother will have dementia eventually." That's December 2016. January 2017. That's why they took them away, and that would start the big problem.
So you mean when Gabriel and them?
Yes.
But that's not.
They took them to their house, and I thought, okay, my mother's been missing Gabriel for like 4 years. Enjoy
Do your
some time.
parents want to
Do
go
your
there or not?
share, enjoy some time. I'm sure you're gonna bring them back soon.
But did your parents want to go to Gabriel's house?
I don't think they would. Why they would? But
No.
there was.
Because they were living here.
Yeah, they live here. They always wanted
And
to
the
live here.
Jehovah's Witnesses
My father
always
wanted to
come
live
in
here.
to them
You know,
too.
well, Helga, you're witness that my father always wanted to live in this house. I mean, you can say it, no? You can
Yeah,
say
they
it.
were they were so happy here.
Yeah. Well, with the million things together.
I loved you.
Million things together. I just show you the photos. 2014, 2015, 16, I show you the photos. and then they took them away and they stopped. And then I received a letter, supposedly from my parents, now saying that they want the house, they want the house back to their name. And I just didn't care about that stupid letter. I said, that's not my parents. My mother insists so much in this, in the putting them a name. They cannot be doing that. I'm sure it's Gabriel and Eduardo doing that and making them sign.
It should come from
First of all,
you.
my father cannot sign anything because he was already declared.
Yeah.
He was still even driving in 2016, but he was already declared dementia, just
So-
dementia senile.
So basically, your mother and your dad probably wasn't mentally or healthily fit to actually sign anything at that stage anyway.
Yeah.
So in a court of law, they wouldn't. That will fall on. They want. Yeah, that would have been signed off anyway. So it doesn't matter that. What that
Yeah,
says
so,
anyway.
so many stupid things they have done. But anyway, so I start receiving the letters, no? And then one letter of saying that they went to a lawyer and blah blah blah. And then I thought, and then they said they will prove that is So what they saying that because my mother was in depression and I pushed her and I have obligated emotionally to put under my name for any gain, blah blah blah. I said that's bullshit. I don't just I don't even reply to that time.
No.
And then I received another letter from the doctor because everything is under this address. Oh, we saw your mom, and then she's very upset, blah blah blah, because one of his sons took their house and kicked them out. I say, are you fucking? I have that letter because I put it somewhere, but I can get. And then in that time, I was still call my mom because actually she was using my own, still my line, that I was paying, even living with them. And I called my mom and said, Mama, I just received a letter. What happened? You tell me that I pay your. And he said, oh, no, I don't remember. So she didn't want to confront because, well, obviously, she was pushed to say that, Obviously, she wouldn't.
Can I correct you? It was
Yes.
2016 they were taken away when you came back. It wasn't 2017.
It was
when
January
you came back from
2017.
Florida.
They
But
took in
China-
December, I was
China-
January.
But wasn't China still in 2016?
No, it was January, Bosch.
I'm sure it was.
Okay, we're talking about 1 month difference,
Oh,
so it
sorry.
doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
but can I just ask you something? So they were removed from the property when you were away.
Yes.
Yeah,
So how did you kick them out?
didn't. No.
Exactly. Okay, I know. It just doesn't
I know,
make sense.
I know.
Can I-
Nothing makes sense.
Can I say something? Coco expected them to come around and look after him. The mother was cooking, she was capable of the dad in there sharing her and everything.
They were very
Because
capable.
I
Yeah, but-
came while
I
Coco
know.
was away.
But all that doesn't matter. The thing that was matter in court and facts is that they were removed when you were away.
Yeah, kidnapped.
And that's a fact.
Say kidnapped.
You say kidnap, but it's to have the family, so it's not, they can't say kidnap. The fact that they were removed when you were away, it's
Now,
just facts.
my mother wanted to apply for some help,
Yeah,
and my father didn't want to because
Yeah.
my father said, I can still do everything.
And that's fair
And
enough.
I said, yeah, everything. I said, whenever you need something,
Mm.
just let me know, I'll take care of you guys. But for now, I allow them to do their thing. That's how they keep them alive and healthy.
Yeah,
Yes,
because
all
they
right?
were cooking
Yeah.
and
Always
living
doing
a normal
things.
life.
Always.
That's true.
Now,
We even come away for free, Kelly, didn't we?
Yeah.
let me show you one.
Times.
Mm.
Okay, this is me teaching my mother to fillet the fish. Just a couple of videos, okay, that I have.
De acá,
This 2016 after we went fishing.
vienes hasta acá, mira,
That's before you
y ahí
went
está tu
away.
filete,
And-
mira.
This is 2016 December. Oh, the car, I bought a car for them. This is-
Ok, we're going to party.
I took it to Lalito's birthday.
Video de salsa ahí. Video de salsa. Salsa de qué? Dividir.
Okay, just a bros, my father.
Siéntate acá nomás. ¿Dónde vas? Ok, vamos. ¿Estamos listos, no?
La torta, no? My father happy with the car. I bought the car because
Wheel.
I used to take my father in the convertible and his knees start kind of breaking. Okay. There's some more details, but I don't want this to be too long. This is my father eating with me. But I want to show you something. This us cooking here. This is my mother.
Like my mother, I don't know.
Hazme un favor.
That's gold.
No, yo me tengo que ir ahorita, me tengo que ir ahorita.
Por favor.
That's
They
a
want to
control.
retain their independence.
Hey, that's
Which is
what
so
they were doing here. This was in
important.
14, 13, something like that. I got a couple of videos there and I posted as my crazy mom.
Mhm.
And this is my father in Hong
That's
Kong.
actually
with me.
classic.
Yes,
On
yes.
what we say about this gold.
Yeah.
I have to video this. I just got home.
Look, listen.
My parents are crazy. In this horrible cold, they are actually working. Oh my
It
God!
was August, man.
Look at this.
Cold, freezing, are you right?
They're nuts.
Stronger than anybody.
Man, I just came back home. And look at this guy. How old are you? 80 something, no? ¿Cuántos años tienes? 82, man. He's stronger than me. 78. Look at my mom. What are you doing?
Yesterday, we been in Gabriel's place.
Anyway, so just a couple of videos of, whatever.
I have one.
And this is my father with me. One last video, okay? This is crazy. Sharpen up.
Oh, it's up. Still sharpening.
Are you serious?
Yes.
She's dangerous. Look at her face.
He was so capable of everything, man. She was
Crazy mom.
strong. She was strong.
She look,
Everything.
they look like they just killed somebody.
Eso quiere echarle filo.
Hey, have a rest, man. Jeez. Look at it.
Anyway, just little videos, okay?
So cute.
That's what they kept them healthy, am I right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now okay. This is a little, 2016, I start receiving the letter. They and they start arguing that, so they found a psychiatrist that it says that, in the time that they changed, my father was already no, blah, blah, blah. So they kind of guarantee that they will have they will win the case. And then suddenly I received this file. And I think, are you fucking serious? Have I ever done anything bad to my parents? Where is this from? What is this? It's stupidity.
And
They claiming million things.
coincidentally, it's my lawyer from the house,
Yeah.
from my auntie's law and everything. The husband is married to a Spanish-speaking lady, so I know the lawyer. It's my lawyer.
Yeah.
So they've used my lawyer to lie against my best friend.
Anyway, so they
You
use
know?
so
But
they
I also remember all the times that you used to take your parents along to every
Because I
event,
trusted them.
like that you were organising. You
Yeah, I
used to always
have
make
photos,
sure your
yeah.
parents arrived.
all
Don't
the
you
photos
remember
are
that?
here. All the
Yeah,
photos are
always.
here. Yeah.
And like and the events, the outside the indoor
Yeah,
ones,
to
you made sure that
Monrosco,
they
yeah,
were-
remember
I
that?
remember that.
I do them everywhere.
You
Of
did.
course,
Yeah,
I
definitely. Yeah.
I love being with them.
Yeah.
And then already Rocio told my mother that she cannot live with her, and then Eduardo's wife already told him that they cannot live with her, so I was the only one, and on top of that, I actually enjoy living with them. So I always thought there was no case.
I'll tell you one thing we didn't actually like was Kelly really wanted to go and visit them, but we weren't allowed to.
Yeah.
Really?
We weren't
At the
allowed, we weren't
house?
allowed
What,
to talk
comment?
to. We weren't allowed to talk to.
You were not allowed
Do
to
you
talk
mind me
to.
saying this, babe? Because
No,
you,
but I
Kelly,
already told you.
yeah, Kelly really wanted to go and visit Mama Flora and Papa Lalo, but we weren't allowed to talk to them.
Yeah,
Where?
Eduardo
But that's
didn't,
coming that's coming
Eduardo
soon.
didn't let me.
Yeah, that's coming soon. Okay, so and then when they took them away, I said, okay, enjoy a little bit, no, just because I knew that they cannot live with them,
Yeah.
because I knew Rocio already said no. And then after that, someone told me that they actually would stay. They moved them to the garage. I said, really? living in the garage? Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, I went
Out of this,
there. I've been there.
We were
You
there as
saw
well.
them?
Yeah, I was
Were
a
they
guy.
living and staying in the garage?
Yeah, they were in
And
the
then they
garage.
moved
In the
to
garage.
And then they got
Yeah,
this
yeah.
little house a lot round the next
Okay.
street.
Little
I went there
unit.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same. We went
Yeah,
there.
so they cannot go to this little unit. I still contact them, okay? I said, okay, Mama, well, when are you gonna come back? Oh, no, we have to ask Gabriel. But I said, oh, no, you can come back anytime you want. Anyway, and then after they disappear, and that's it.
Yeah.
They disappeared out of this, and then the only contact with her was the phone. Now, Vanessa's birthday, my daughter's birthday, no, her first grandchild's wedding. That kind of started things getting a bit funny.
Eduardo came to that wedding,
Yes.
but he wouldn't let your mother.
Yeah, but that comes after 1 second. Okay, so anyway, so I said, hey, my parents cannot miss something like that, you know? I know, before this, I had a big accident. I nearly
Oh,
killed
yeah.
myself.
I remember that.
You could be
And
killed.
they stopped them from coming to see me. Now, even if it's true I'm the worst son in the world, it's a mother, they still will come to see me.
She can
They
do
don't.
what she
They
likes.
didn't allow them. They didn't allow them to come and see me. I was in the hospital. Just a little parenthesis. Okay, granddaughter's wedding. They wanted to. My mother and my father wanted to, and they say no. They didn't allow me to talk, and then I talked to my mother the same night, the night before the wedding, okay, on the phone. And they say, yes, I want to go. I said, Ma, I'll pick you up right now and drop you out tomorrow. Oh, we have no money. What do you mean you have no money? You always been, what is your money that you, because when they left here, they were always gain share of their money. But now, at this point, there were no, that was March. She got there in March. This is for a couple of months after or something. No, we have no money. Don't worry, Ma. I give you money, whatever you need. Oh, we have no clothes, Mama. All your clothes is here. I'll pick you up, I'll take you, and I drop you back. No worries, I'll drop you back. I don't want to do anything. As long as you enjoy that, because Vanessa already talked to them, they wanted to, they already bought. You know, the horrible, you were there, They asked all their names. Their names in the table, the empty seats, man. That was really painful, you know?
Painful for parents.
And and then, in the middle of this phone call, my mother said that Gabriel is giving her marijuana. And I said, are you fucking serious? But this happened after. So I talked to my mother, we pick it up, and then I said, okay, what is the address? They were living with Christian Carrasco. Okay? Mama, give me the address. I'll pick you up right now. Okay? And then, okay, so went to ask Christian for the address, and Christian called Eduardo straight away. Eduardo came and grabbed the phone. I said, well, I already told you that no, we're not going to go, blah, 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 because of the lawyer say that it's not good, blah, blah. I said, what the fuck is the lawyer have to say? This is inhuman, you know? How are you going to stop them from deprive them? That's
Civil
the right word.
rights in New Zealand.
Anyway, and then I say, hey, my mom is saying that Christian is giving marijuana to. And he said, okay, I'm gonna. So he called us, as a Christian, and Christian came and said, oh no, Gabriel is the one who gave him marijuana. I said, what the fuck? I can call the police right now. I say, you know, I could have called the police and do whatever, but I don't know how it's gonna be that for my parents. My daughter's wedding was next day. It was just, and he said, oh no, we're gonna make it worse, blah blah blah. And I got this.
Because that could have killed her.
Anyway,
You know, she could have been-
luckily I was talking on the phone. I was video with my iPad, and I got the audio. Just
Ya te dije.
Deja preguntarle aquí, espera. No, pues, mamá, si dices tú algo así, comprometes a la gente con la amistad, pues tengo que preguntarle a él. No, pues. ¿Qué dice? Eso del agua de marihuana, que mamá dice que tú le das agua de marihuana para que todo para su salud. Eso es agua, es cierto.
es español, entonces Gabriel.
Marihuana, Gabriel al lado. Hasta vuelto claro. Es que me han y cómo están malentendiendo la situación.
So,
Es un permiso alternativo, ¿no? Y supuestamente para que para el dolor o y por eso mira la Gabriel ha dado.
O sea, por eso se droga y ve chamanes entonces. O sea, le está drogando a mi mamá.
De repente, efectivamente, podría ser. Ah, puede ser posible de que con el agua de marihuana que te da Gabriel, te droga como es una persona adulta, posiblemente te afecta más que una persona simple y te haga escuchar cosas, pues. Pues yo voy a hablar eso con Gabriel, compadre, porque tampoco no me parece.
Anyway, Spanish, that was Spanish. That's the proof. So my mother said that Christian was giving it, but then Christian said that Gabriel was giving it marijuana, which is unacceptable. Maybe that's what they manipulate them to sign
Yeah, but
papers against
that's
them.
now just into a legal battle now, you know that?
Huh?
That's now just changed the whole dynamics of this court case, you know that?
Yeah,
That's
it's
crazy.
serious.
Whose judge is gonna? I mean,
but
this is gonna be properly translated.
But that's
And
actually turned into something which is
It's working
they can get
against
arrested
Labour.
for.
it's coming
Against
soon. It's
them,
coming
yeah.
soon. The best part is coming.
That's actually
Best
changed the
part
whole
is
dynamics
coming.
of this case, man.
Okay, so I was devastated. I was upset. I was sad. I was angry, and no. After that, they blocked my phone. I couldn't contact my mom. Gabriel threatened me, don't call, don't come, blah blah blah, don't. And then I didn't have any contact until somehow I find out that they took them to Huntley.
From me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, from you,
her.
well, yeah. Well, Helga told me or someone, well, it was you, I don't remember very
I
well.
was
but
Rosie
you know.
who took me down there.
Okay,
They
so
were little,
Huntley, so they were to Huntley. And I said, why they're in Huntley? It's just, but they're safe, it's dangerous, they're old, anything can happen.
Mm.
And then if something happens, I'll just take 1 hour to get there, what is gonna happen? Anyway, something did happen, okay, they had an accident, because that's coming soon now. Oh, shit.
Oh, can I say something too?
Yeah.
When I went down to visit, Eduardo was tidying up and there was this huge bit of water like a lake. But conveniently, I think he used to do houses up and he put them in the house. But there was this lake and your father could have drowned. It was
So it's very
deep
dangerous.
water.
Yeah, but anyway, it was dangerous just to be there. And then I have no access. I get to talk to Gabriel once, and he said, no, you cannot come here, blah, blah, no. And then, well, anyway.
Oh, one more thing. The Jehovah's Witnesses were calling. I rang them and they were looking right after your parents calling round to see if they're all right, taking them to the meeting.
Okay, so the church. But anyway.
Yeah.
But it sounds
So
to me,
someone
Coco,
was,
as though
you know,
the parties involved didn't want your parents to be here, even though they were happy here, and they just went from pillar to post to different places,
they didn't want
Okay.
and
them.
that's
Of
not a
course.
good thing at all.
No,
It's
they
a horrible
didn't want them.
thing. And they were stopping me and then I was asking it to bring them
Well,
back.
better
No,
to
no,
be
of
back.
course.
Yeah, you're right.
But because they already start the court case, so they didn't want to, because they knew if probably talk to my mother would say, oh no, what's up? So when I talked to my mother was like, no, not doing anything, you know? They made them sign anything. Oh, my mom signed this. And now, with the drugs, of course, you know? Anyway, and plus already, my mom was already diagnostic to the
Diagnosed.
beginning of dementia. So plus the drugs, plus the marijuana, of course they could do anything they want. Okay, and this is what, 2017, something? Okay, and then something weird happened, and this is a bit shocking. 2017, 18, I was thinking, okay, you know, my mom kept on telling, oh, the judge, well, I heard, the judge is gonna, at the beginning, you know, the judge is gonna decide that you're gonna give me the house back, blah, blah, blah. So they kind of already getting convinced by that. But anyway, on 2018, I think, I get a phone call from, Azucena. Do you know Azucena?
Mhm.
Azucena Anderson. She was living in Eduardo's house.
In the little shed though, she was put out
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
shed. He's built a
And
shed.
I got a phone call from Azucena. I was overseas, and then she said, "Oh, can I talk to you, Coco?" I was like, "Of course, no." How are you get along well with Eduardo? I said, "Well, yeah, okay. Well, we just have some difficulties, but you know, whatever. Anything I can do for you?" I said, and she said, "No, well, he's just being very, very, very bad, and he's been accosting me sexually and blah blah blah. I say, really? Are you sure? Yes, yes. She starts sending me photos of him naked and
Showing his penis.
and show me no. I get this part, Helga.
Yeah, sorry.
Relax, don't get too excited. He starts sending me photos of him naked and videos wanking himself. He starts, you knew that, no?
No, I just don't really want to hear much more of it.
Oh, well, you have to hear that. You have to hear it. And then I said, wow. And then she said, I'm scared. I also record these conversations. I have all the conversations. I said, well, I'm overseas. I'll come back in a couple of days and we can talk about it. And then I say, but it's so hard to believe. I said, oh no, because Eduardo, he always thinks it's very serious. I always keep on saying that I'm the one who wants to have all this woman, blah blah blah, and then he will do it probably worse or whatever. And she said, oh, I'll send you photos. And she actually sent me photos. She sent me photos and I saw her. I said, I just cannot believe this shit. And she telling me that now she's scared because people are causing it. He brings me alcohol because she's alcoholic. She brings me alcohol, and with that, next day I just remember I wake up and just don't know what happened. I don't have, and
Right, so you're not looking at rape. That's good.
man, but that, and then I'm gonna show you.
Remember one
Don't
day?
worry.
I saw the soyaki. Those.
I don't want to see these. I don't want to see these photographs.
I won't show you. Don't worry. Don't worry. I
wanna
covered
see
those.
those
Because I don't.
I covered those
because
parts.
I don't wanna see any man's
I
penis.
said, no, I don't believe. He said, I saw you.
Don't worry. Don't
I
worry.
said, are you sure?
Okay. Now, Eduardo find out that Azucena talked to me.
Yeah.
Because I keep it quiet, I didn't tell
Yeah.
anybody, I thought, I didn't tell anybody. And Eduardo find out, and then she told me that he came inside her bedroom and delete that conversation. Delete the photos and delete the conversation.
Yeah.
But of course I already have those photos.
Yeah.
So delete the conversation, and I have these photos. Don't worry, it's nothing there.
I'm glad you scribbled it out.
I can still see his bum.
But that's
Anyway.
turn it off. Disgusting.
I think I'm going to have to see a psychiatrist after this. I don't know who's going
Turn
to pay.
it
I don't
off.
know who's going to pay for that.
Okay, we don't
Okay.
call up.
I know this is disgusting and this is serious.
I like your trophies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but this is very disgusting and very serious because it's more than that. Just let me browse you very quick, okay? Of course, this is Azucena, so definitely this. I'm just gonna browse everything. Okay, another one. So that's content. And no, I just say tranquila nomás, no, just take care, don't worry, relax, no. That's a video. Ranking him, himself. That's another one. And then all the conversation. ¿Dónde fuiste, rico pussy? Where did you go, like delicious pussy? I'm in Headley, so you can come and suck my dick. Are you naked?
Tío, my God.
Okay, so good and very good naked and wine, jajaja. So to complete the chavo, rondamon. So sometimes you can come and see my fat dick, jajaja. Yesterday I bought most wine. It's a lot of shit. Very delicious, my love. I want to put in your pussy. So talk about the wine. And drinking from there. Yummy, sweet
shit.
pussy.
It's
What are you
disgusting.
doing?
I get a picture. I get a picture hard.
Playing with your rico pussy, playing with nice pussy. How's your pussy, calatita, or naked, and naked big tits? What are you doing, rico pussy?
Neo, you're finding out real deep stuff about my family.
Okay. Okay. So,
delete this.
Okay, so he say, oh, don't get drunk, so you can dance for naked for us, naked, okay, naked. Oh, talk to me, delicious pussy.
What did she reply back with?
Nothing. Just see, there's no reply from her.
I
There's
see.
no reply.
I see there was a message before. She says she wants tranquility and
Yes,
and pass.
yeah,
and peace.
yeah. Okay, yeah. So when you do Enrico Pucci, and he also is a for last I have a design the new building that from Hitler. So looks like he's gonna tear up Hitler and then make apartment.
Oh, is that where he lives?
18 apartments. No, he's got a house in Hitler.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's gonna turn it. Looks like gonna make 18 apartments.
Ah.
So I just offering one say maybe you can have one with the studio. So I don't know. My balls, my naked balls, and cunha.
We don't need any more.
That's
Show the
enough.
picture.
Show the
I have to put it in a video, so it's okay. Can I just finish?
Oh yeah. Carry on.
And my naked ass, it was nice. I don't know. And my dick, it was very hard and big, like always. And I masturbate myself very nice. I pour a lot of cum on my deck. Deck, not dick, my deck. Yeah. So, very nice playing with my dick. Is more? But what are you doing, Rico Pussy? Whatever shit. With my big balls, blah, blah, blah. I saw lights in your place. Are you drunk? I went out to my deck naked and I sat on my chair, my wanker chair, favorite. You know which one. So he comes out and wank himself. That's it. That's all I have. Anyway.
Has he got a partner? Is he married?
Okay, no, but.
Yeah, he's married.
Okay, now what happened? Okay.
His wife's in bed asleep while this is all going on.
Helga, please. Let me continue. Now, I have this. And I have fucking Gabriel giving marijuana to my mother. And then I talked to my friend, the lawyer. What did she say? Go to the police and fuck them up. Am I right? You don't need to, just don't worry about your case. Just fuck them up, send them to jail, and everything will be gone. I didn't, because I have no heart. But anyway, let's continue. And they come at another problem here. It's getting hotter, right? Okay, so I thought, okay, maybe I will, maybe I know. I will talk to Eduardo. I think I said, Eduardo, we have to talk. You know, something very important and this and that, and I have a lot of proof and a lot of shit. And he was like, oh, but who's that, blah, blah. I said, no, well, let's talk personally. I didn't want to. Anyway, I went to his work. We start talking. And I say, I have this, I have that. And then I said, no, on all of this, my lawyer has it, and you can, no? And he starts saying, oh, you threatened me, blah, blah. He started very, very, you know how he is. Very exalted, and oh, no, you threatened me, blah, 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 and this, oh, I'm going to call the police, blah, blah, blah. I said, he called the police. No, he's threatening me, blah, blah, blah. Well, anyway, I felt so upset and so sad, and I thinking, I mean, you told me to go to the police. Everybody told me to go to the police. They might end up in jail because of this. This is not just, no, this is serious, because, and Azucena, when I messaged her, oh, we can go to the police now. I say, no. Because he can be charged for rape, for whatever shit, because I'm sure he raped her when she was drunk. He will end in jail. He will end. What has happened with the children? Oh, you're right. Something more come. And then, talking to Helga, you know what happened? She said that he also showed her his photo of naked.
Back on,
This
you can see his
person.
penis hanging down. I was babysitting the kids one day. He said, will you babysit the kids? The boy. And I said, yes. And then he said, I'll come into the kitchen. And he starts flicking through his phone. And I said, listen. And I was shocked. I said, I'm not interested.
Okay, and then I found out this. I said, I have so much shit on him, you know? And then also with another friend, no?
Yeah,
I asked them to write a letter. So I have the letter. I have kind of affidavit, but without just a letter. No, they're like testimony. I have this from Azucena. I couldn't fuck them up, but I couldn't. I didn't want to. I think I'm not like them, man. I probably already know. I'm a different person. I'm a totally different person, man. And my heart is not like that. Even people that heard this telling me to do it, I just cannot do it. So I talked to him, and then he changes the whole thing and told Gabriel and my children, my niece and nephew, that I was threatening them. And then now the children got the problem because Silvana told me that Besire told Silvana that I was threatening them. So the whole thing. Now I'm gonna show you just the text. Okay? This one. What really what he turning around saying that okay, because I decided I was just telling them okay, if you don't stop this shit, I'll be forced to, I say I am just about to pass the not return point against you and Gabriel for the case of my parents and the house. Are you sure you don't want to negotiate? I will pull Gabriel to jail for giving my mom marijuana, and you will go to jail for what you have done with these 3 ladies. I have so much proof, it's not even funny, which you see the proof already, okay? And next one, it's not even funny. If you both in jail, I will have my parents back and take care of them forever, how they always want. I really miss them. They didn't allow me to see them. And you know that this is not bullshit or blackmailing or and threat. I just want to avoid so much pain for the family. Think properly this time. Think of your children, Gabriel's children, and whole family. I'm telling you, think of your children. I don't want to fuck you up because they will suffer. He say, I'm threatening them. He tell the children I'm threatening. Rocio, Besire, did you hear something?
Besire was doubting about going to the wedding.
Yeah, because he said
because of her parents and when we had discussion about.
So they said I was threatening them. Actually, I was in that case threatening him, not that I was gonna go to the police, and I was worried about actually the children. I mean, you can see it clearly. Okay, the whole family, be clever and talk to me. If I don't get an answer till Sunday night, I assume you are ready for the consequences. I will legally destroy both of you, nothing illegal. So you stop saying I'm threatening you and blackmailing and rubbish. I just want to avoid pain and embarrassment. Think your answer till Sunday. Sunday night came and I have no heart to take them to go to the police, man. That's not me. I just don't want to. Okay? So much proof. Anyway.
Coco, can I just say something?
Yeah.
You notice I didn't react when you showed those photos of him and his penis.
Oh my God, you have some more stories?
No, I haven't.
Oh yeah, tell me.
I know that is how he operates.
What, how do you know?
Because he's not me.
Someone told you?
No, he sent them to my friend.
Oh.
I'm just telling you, that's what.
Yeah, well, so I'm sure if the case go to the court and they go open, I mean there will be probably so many people.
But no, she hasn't shown
he's
me.
going
She
to
doesn't
jail
like
with
them
it.
at
He's
all.
going to jail with
Why
this
is he
shit.
doing? Why do men do that?
Yeah, that's great.
Coco,
But
Why do men think that?
anyway, but it's I want to finish the story because
Yeah.
it's going so fast. And, okay. Anyway, so it's more, yeah.
Yeah.
I have so much share on this.
That's
All
how he
right,
operates.
so
I wasn't surprised.
I told him, I tried to stop this shit because I said, hey, I have so much shit. I can probably put you into jail to both of you. Stop this. I got, but I don't know if he knows that my heart is not bad, or I will probably think of the family first, even this shit is happening. But anyway, just moving to the next step, which is, so I leave it there. He just sent me that message, blah, 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 and then I sent him that. And then he said, oh, you are threatening me, I'm going to call the police. Of course he didn't call the police. The police will come and say, okay, why? He's not going to say that. And then the lawyer sent to me. I didn't have lawyer for this case. So the lawyer sent me a letter. So now you cannot talk to my client. If you want to talk to them, you have to talk to me, and because you have representation, blah, blah, blah. I was just about to send all of this to the lawyer, but I decided not to. That my mom ended in the court case, and then they actually from that court went to jail because if
Well,
I
that
want.
is part of the court case.
Yeah.
Well, I don't.
Nah,
It can,
this-
it's
this-
kind of a side. It's
this-
No, not
related,
that
but
we
it's not
don't-
really part of the
don't
case.
know.
But it's part of your parents' treatment.
No, parents treatment is coming soon.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Like the marijuana.
okay, to finish
Yeah.
now, which is why my mother is in the hospital. Well, dealing with this thing and then feeling so down and so shit is that just nothing to do. I just should I get crazy and go and fight and get my parents back, or I don't know. I don't know what to do. And then Helga tell me, I have news for you. This is about 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks
What
ago.
did I say? I can't remember.
That my mother is in hospital.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess how I found out through the Jehovah's Witnesses.
Barney.
Yeah, one of my friends, your mum had the witnesses call on the house when Gabriel was at work, and she said, I want to go to the meeting, so she went to the meeting with this witness. And then
Anyway,
she took the phone number
yeah, to make it shorter,
so I
okay.
found it when
Anyway,
she was-
3 weeks ago, is that about 3 weeks ago?
No, it's
3 or
a
4
month.
weeks ago?
So,
4 weeks ago.
Yeah, about a month.
4 weeks ago, she said, oh, I have news for you. Your man is in the hospital. Oh my God, where, how, fuck? I went straight away to the hospital. No, we went together?
Yeah, I went first because
Yeah.
you were away.
Yeah,
for a week or
so I
something.
said, I don't know when I went, but next day I went, no? 'Cause
Yeah.
told me at
You were in
night, I think.
Australia seeing your grandchild.
Yes. That was also when, my dream was to take my parents to see how
The
the
baby age.
first grandchild was born, and all these beautiful things that they should be watching, Anyway, Helga told me that she was in the hospital. So I arrived, went to the hospital, and you see these beautiful photos of us. Can I show you the photo how I found her? This is the first photo. That's her. I took the flowers of color. That's how I found her, mate. No teeth.
Yeah, her teeth broke.
Look at
They
that.
neglected her teeth. Her hair not done, washed or anything.
Look at how painful it was, man. Just seeing her like that. And then, coincidentally, my father arrived with Eduardo. First time I saw my
2
father
weeks
in 1.5
ago,
years. Saw my father after 1.5 year. He didn't even recognize me. And he said, "Oh, but are you Jorge?" And then after that, he said, we hung. I didn't see my father for 1.5 years, man. I see my mother and that's my father. I said, "Oh my God, what happened?" That's me and my father.
You got her hair done, didn't you?
Huh?
Did you get her hair done?
Yeah, because it was all knotted
Yeah,
and
yeah. Well,
unwashed.
that's well. Anyway,
Forgot
I
about
found
that
her
too.
like, oh my God, like the hair was full of dandruff. The hair was kind of tied there with, I don't know, like a lot of shit. He was like, look at this, so unhappy. I said, what happened? Well, anyway, okay, I have to do something. I said, nobody's gonna take my mother away from me now, ever, Have to do something. Went to the doctor, and then
You saw the
Dr.
social
Prodan.
worker.
First I talked to the doctor and the social worker. What's happening? I talked to the doctor. I said, "Oh, we're just waiting for some documentation because it's nobody can take care of her." I said, "What the fuck? What about me? No, I want to take care of them. Why you didn't call me? Where's my phone number? Because I took her a million times to the hospital. I went to the office. My number or name was not there. Obviously, they took them away or something. They said that they were the only representative. They were saying that they were the kind of representative, but no, they are the litigation guardian, which is just for the court case. Nothing. They don't have any right for anything. Just only for the court. Anyway, so I give my number. I said, Dr. Prodan, I wanna take my mother home.
Yeah.
I've lived with them for 9 years. I take care of them. I show you some photos. Look at this is how we live, and now look at how I found her. And they are taking $750 a week from their pension.
Mm-hmm.
Can't even put the one fucking teeth, man. My mother always worried about her teeth. Am I right?
Yeah.
Always tell her for the whole life. Couldn't even put a teeth.
Can
on
I
her.
say something?
Yes.
When I went to visit them at their latest house in High Persian Drive in Manurewa, what was I going to say? Your mother said that she, the money, Gabriel said that they have to pay for the renovation and money for that little garage to be done up. And I thought, why not give that free. So they were taking the money.
Oh,
she
no,
told
well,
me. She told me.
Well, I know, but of course, as soon they took them away, they
Yeah.
took their cars. That
Yeah, took the
they were
money.
taking, they were
They
were
shouldn't
using
do
that
that.
$750 a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the money.
Very
There.
dear, but
My
nothing
mother
more.
never saw $1 when they
So the
when they
bank
took them
account's
here.
empty,
Before
probably.
that, they take care of all their money and never have to do anything with any dollar.
Because they bought the house at Manurewa.
Yeah, so that why they didn't want to give it back because they were gonna lose the $750 a week they were receiving. Anyway, and they talked to a doctor, and the doctor said, "Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know that. Are you the son?" They say, "Yes, I'm the son."
Mm.
Oh, but they didn't say anything. Well, so nobody's gonna take her away now. I wanna take her home. I talked to the social worker. But this, I saw my father, and Eduardo said, "Oh, you can take my father if you want. Now, if you want, you know." I'm sure he was probably sick of my father. I mean, nobody wanna take care of them. So next 2 days, and then I talked to the social worker. Next day, I text Eduardo. Well, I have the texts. Can show you. No, that I want to pick up my father. He said no because we're not going to allow you to take your father because you told the social worker that putting everything against us. I just tell the truth that you see the truth. And no, so you cannot take me as a litigation guardian. I'm not going to allow you to see my father. I said this. Well, anyway, so I cannot see my father anymore.
Is that legal though?
I don't know,
It's
man.
not a
I
glitch,
don't
you know,
know. I
you can't-
don't
you can't-
know.
No, you can't.
I don't
The
know.
only way they can stop you is if they're.
What?
If
Should we go
they're
now and
if
pick
they're-
up my father from his house?
Yeah,
What is
but
going to
because-
happen?
No,
Well,
nothing can happen because they're in.
I
they're-
know
they're
nothing
not
can
in threat-
happen.
They're not in threat of you. The only way that they got no right in this world to stop you from picking
They
up your
have
father.
no right for anything,
Because
man.
the court
No,
case
no.
hasn't even happened yet.
Yeah, but it's,
Doesn't
yeah,
matter.
but it's a no-brainer. Like
Doesn't
the
matter.
facts you got at the moment with the human rights and what you want to do, and the fact that you want to bring them home, look after them, and with what you got with the
I
marijuana.
have the
yeah, but
place, I
stuff-
have the house,
yeah,
I
but
have the time, I
stuff
have
you
the
got with the
willing.
marijuana. I don't know why you even worried, mate. It's a no-brainer. You need to get proper legal help. My lawyer, who said he'd see you.
So let's finish. It's nearly finished.
It's
nearly
mad,
finished.
it's
It's nearly
crazy.
finished. So this for my father. Now my mother, and now, okay. So I want to take my mother. Okay, so she was still. She said, "Oh, need care." So she was rehabilitation. Okay, my mother was ready to leave,
Mm-hmm.
and then I want to take my mother, and then Gabriel and Eduardo. No, we're gonna take it to a rest home. No way.
Yeah.
My mother had never wanted to go to a rest home. My father, they never, and I'm here not to take to rest home. I want to have them at home until they are actually not safe, like medically not safe.
Yeah.
They can go, and I will take them, no problem. But in the meantime, no way. Mama is not ready. Not ready. She doesn't want to.
No.
She's terrified of the.
Well,
of
Papa
the
Lalo and Mama Flo will be separated anyway.
no, I can have. No, I can have them both. I
I know,
want to have them
I
both.
know, but if they got put into a home, they wouldn't be put together.
No, they wouldn't know.
I don't know.
They
Well,
wouldn't because of,
I
Lalo's
want them
condition.
together here, man.
Exactly.
I want them together here. I have the time and I want the willingness. But no, let me finish. I was just quick.
to do with the hospital. When Coco and I were sitting there, I said to the nurse, you asked what's wrong, and the nurse said, we don't know. She's had a crack in her hip and her back, and the brothers didn't tell when it happened.
That's
and I
happened.
said,
No,
I
I'm
know
gonna
that
I'm gonna
happened.
tell the
Yeah.
story now. It's
Yeah.
more and it's very bad. It's very bad. It's very bad. Anyway, I want to take my mother, and then they call Eduardo. Eduardo called straight away. No, you're not gonna take her. Blah blah. And then we start kind of the problems.
Yeah.
And then the doctor say, I didn't tell you this, but you actually, if you sign a paper that you're responsible for them and you resign, you can take them. No worries.
Mm.
And I went to do that. I went to sign the paper, and when the nurse were explaining to me, okay, no, this is what you have to take care of this, you have to use this, kind of thing. We have to take care of an adult person, no, and they were gonna give me all these things for them to go to the toilet and everything. Fine, and then Eduardo called the social worker again. I said, no, you cannot take it because your brothers don't want to. I said, but what is the reason? No, they said they don't want to, and they called it to the lawyer. The lawyer called them, said no, they cannot move, they cannot get out of
So
here.
you all got to agree. Is that what you mean?
Huh?
You've all got to agree.
No, agree.
Like,
No.
no,
I want
just one person.
they start stopping the
I don't know how
hospital.
legally.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so
Stop
that,
taking your mum home. I don't know how you can.
and then Gabriel, my mother said, oh, I'm so glad I'm gonna leave the hospital, blah blah. They're gonna take me home. And then Gabriel came. That's the only time we met at the hospital.
Mm.
with rest home papers. Oh, mama, we're gonna take you to a nice place. I said, no fucking no way. She's not gonna get out of here. I said, no going to arrest. No, she's not going to arrest home. So I went to talk to. I went to the social worker. I said, no, she's not going to arrest home. Okay? If I'm capable still of taking care of it, she's not gonna go to arrest home. No way. She's terrified of that. And I said, ma, you want to take to arrest home? No, they said no, rest home. Anyway, to finish, we start having the legal problems, and then I received a letter from the doctor, which I have it's an email. I should have put it there, but anyway, it says that my mother was actually in the hospital because on an unregistered and supervised accident happened in country.
Yeah, she told, Mama Flora told us that when we visited her in hospital.
Yeah.
Told us, yeah.
Okay, so, and then I'm talking to the legal people. I say, my mother had this accident when they abandoned them there and supervised and everything. And now, I'm offering everything. I show you the proof that I've been taking care of them for so many years. And now you're stopping me from that. Anyway, now everything's become legal now. So the hospital is dying to get my mother away because she's already finished her recovery. She's fully recovered.
She's really fine.
She's fully recovered.
She sat up with us.
And Eduardo keep on saying that no, they want a full medical care. Because no, they need full medical, and the doctor say it doesn't need any medical care.
They tell you.
It doesn't need any medical care. They just normal care, 24/7, but normal care. Anybody can do it.
And you've got that in writing from the doctor?
I have it.
Good. Well, you're sweet.
I have everything, man.
Coco, can I just say something?
Yeah.
That I just listened to it in the conversation. He's talking about Hyperion Drive, where your mother and father were living.
He's never been
at that time. That is a drug-ridden, gang-ridden, like horrible place. I used to live there when it wasn't like that, and it increased to that point. What has happened to Gabriel's money? That's what I'm saying. He's obviously like squandered it.
Oh, yeah,
left,
can I
right, and
something
Do
centre.
you know what? But all that doesn't.
But
All these chats doesn't mean anything. The facts are the facts that what you got already. Isn't you haven't really got anything to worry about, mate.
Right now, this happened just 2-3 days ago. So now, I got my lawyer. My lawyer sent a letter saying what's happening here. This is the son. His offering has the house, have the transfer, have the time.
Yeah.
I say I work Mondays and Wednesdays, evenings. I already got a person who can, a responsible person who can, all the rest of the time. I'll be home with them, no problem. I will home with them everywhere. I will not do whatever I was doing before. I want to do that. And then the lawyer, because the hospital lawyer, because of the pressure from Eduardo's lawyer, they say that they will go and send them to the hospital. Will send them even against my wish to a rest home. They apply the government to a rest home for the funding, and they deny the funding.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, because they don't. You've got to pay yourself.
They deny the funding because supposed to have a house. I mean, no, the house was transferred, blah blah. I said, that's a house. So I said, there you go. No funding. I want to take them home. They don't want to come home, but they cannot take care of them. What is happening?
Yeah, because that means
at this moment, that's what is happening.
Yeah.
I'm going since I'm there every day. I'm being in the hospital every day. My mom is getting so upset. 2-3 days later, when I left, she like follow me and said, "No, I wanna go." And I was so upset. I said, "Oh my God, I'm gonna take her now.
Yeah.
No matter what."
Yeah.
So. So no, you can't do that. No, just call the doctor then. So the doctor came and said, okay, I'm gonna have a meeting tomorrow and we talk about it. I said, Mama, just one more day, Mama, one more day. That was the day before it. The doctor came and he said, okay, well, what is happening? So he said, well, there's just all legal things and then your brothers don't want. But because they say, oh, but they say the house is unsafe. I say, who says unsafe? Have you talked to me? Have you come see? I show photos already. Did anyone come to the house to see it's unsafe? What do you want? What is unsafe? How can you want me to put a ramp? I can put a ramp. If they need to. I don't know where this is.
And you know they've got no
This is
power
right
of
now.
attorney. The parents have no power
There's
of
this
attorney.
part- there was a
No
power of
people
attorney.
to talk it. So there's no power of attorney.
Oh, wow. There you go.
You've got
There's
to,
no also, so nobody can decide
but
anything.
you could become a power of attorney because
So now they are
they
applying
Yeah.
for a power of attorney,
Yeah.
and we don't know how long it's gonna take. 2 or 3 months, maybe not.
And can I bring up one
Now
more
the
thing?
court case, this stupid court case, it was gonna be 29th of this July.
Yeah.
So they kind of they pretending to have my mother still on the 29th of July until the, but now it's been postponed.
Has it?
until-
Oh, the
yes,
court case.
because I got a lawyer a few weeks ago,
Yeah.
and my lawyer started seeing all these stupid holes in the stupid case because I have no lawyer all these 2 years.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
And then so that's it. So they postponed because they hiding some proof on papers. They hiding a lot of the wills, all the conversations with when my parents went there for the transfers. But this Eduardo, I'm forgetting. Eduardo went to the Law Society to complain why they changed the house like that. But there were reasons. My mother had reason to change the house because they already gave Eduardo a house, and already Gabriel fucked me up with the other house. So they had a reason to.
It was all done legally by law anyway.
It was
so-
all.
Yeah.
The Law Society said, hey, you're
They
crazy.
don't care about
Didn't
that.
accept his claim. And that they were hiding, my lawyer said, hey, they were hiding that information because that's a big thing. He already went to complain the laws,
No,
nothing.
that's silly.
And they just, made my mother sign for
Can I
whatever
say
reason.
something your mother told me in a private conversation between her and I? You weren't there. It was the day before that Saturday. She said to me, Helga, do you think I have done the wrong thing? I said, I'm not trying to tell you what you do, but you have. You should never take Coco to court. It's wrong. And we had that conversation together. She said, I don't want to do it, and that's why then she wanted to go home with you.
Well, she never, we were living happily here. How come she's gonna, that happens when actually took them away from the house,
Yeah, well,
and
yeah,
they
but I don't know,
didn't want any contact. So that's what you're saying, in that time, Eduardo didn't want you to, well, Gabriel and Eduardo keep my parents very away from everybody.
Yeah, because Tio Gabriel was still in America.
Yeah.
He was coming, and we knew he was on his way.
Okay.
And I just wanted to see Mommy Flor because I had a dream about it and I just was
Okay.
thinking about it. So, but that was when she was staying with Christian. So Tio Eduardo told me no, that I had to wait for Tio Gabriel to arrive before I can go and see them. And also because she was staying at someone else's house and had to ask for visiting times.
Yeah, so they
you-
didn't
you-
want anybody to know the address because I could find out I could go because they know I could go
But Coco,
anytime.
can I
Yeah, she did it
so
already.
honestly, has the doctor said that she's mentally well enough to come home with you?
No, the doctor said that she cannot decide now. So because it's got
Well, okay.
dementia.
I mean,
The worry is if it's safe.
yeah, that's what I mean. So
Yeah, but because Eduardo keep on saying that it's unsafe this house, and they believe. So and I'm claiming why don't talk to me?
What do you
Yeah,
get?
well,
Like
what
a
is the answer?
builder's report
At this
or
moment,
something?
my mother is still stuck in the hospital, dying to come back home. I'm dying to bring her here,
Yeah.
to have her here. Upstairs, there's a room there, there's an empty room there.
Yeah, because
The
I'm-
big room
I'm
is there,
just-
everything is
I'm
here.
just trying to work out because everybody's got their own human rights, right? We are human rights. The fact that your mother's being held against her will because of nothing to do with her, because of the two brothers. It's not your mother's fight. It's going on. Your mum's been held against her will, and there's human rights things on there. There is. I was reading up on somewhere. By her right, she can come home to her own house.
Yeah, because
it's
she
safe.
said she had made the wrong decision. I said.
How can
She
I
said
already
yes.
talking to the people. I'm asking. So I told Gemma again, which is the social worker, what's happening? I said my mother is suffering. What's
Coco,
happening?
do you-
And I sent a letter to.
Coco, I used to upgrade all the homes, right, for disabled people like your mother. I used to do that. I did it for over a year, project manager. So I know what it needs to be signed off. So I can do that for your house to make it safe, so your mum and dad can come home.
Yeah, but I was good. Well, if they need a ramp, I can do a ramp and they can use the. But she still can walk.
Can I just say something?
Yeah.
Because we've been through this, as you know, with the social workers, everyone around the table and stuff, with my mum. The thing is, because your mum has got the first stages of dementia, as my mum had, it becomes legal. That's what it is. It's to do with the fact, completely to do with the dementia. There's nothing else at all. It's to do with the dementia that because if she didn't have the dementia, she'd be home now.
Yeah.
Of course.
Because she's got that first stages of dementia, that's the
that
problem.
was she cannot. But
Because then it becomes a legal thing.
But if the
yeah,
environment,
but legal. Yeah, I can legally sign the. I can legally sign the.
but if
I mean,
if her environment's safe for her to come home.
Oh,
then-
yes, I
then
mean,
she can go
Yeah,
back.
yeah. But I mean, that's what we had huge troubles with Mum because she wanted to come home, and because she had that dementia, the doctor said she cannot make a rational decision because even though she's only got the first stages of dementia.
Do you know?
That's the problem.
Do you know?
Of course.
Yeah,
Well,
but
you
Coco,
know,
do you know the power that your brothers think they got already? The fact that you got a videotape that he was giving her marijuana, he loses all of its power in court, bro. Honestly, that will be he will get in trouble. The fact you fed your mum drugs, mate. He's got no more say in anything. Once that comes in court, he's got no more say.
I told the social worker, and then the social worker asked my mother, and my mother, so your son Gabriel gave you marijuana? Yeah. How? Oh, just putting a glass and explain it. The social worker. The social worker doesn't give a shit.
It doesn't matter. You got on videotape, yeah, but you got on videotape, mate. Honestly, as soon as the
I
judge,
have proof, man. The audio is in Spanish, but of course can be translated.
But he can.
Coco, what
he
does your
speaks
lawyer
Spanish.
specialise in?
The lawyers.
The thing is, I have a lawyer. Well, I got a lawyer for this case,
Yeah.
but she's not really helping me with the hospital.
You need.
That way, you remember we were gonna talk about your lawyer to
you
come.
need to see my lawyer,
I need a
mate.
lawyer to come with me to the hospital and talk. And then what the fuck is happening? Okay.
Yeah.
I
And
need
the
a proper
dementia
lawyer
part, that's
to
what's
come and
happening.
tell what's happening. What's
Because
really
the
happening?
thing
here.
is, I have very good conversations, and her conversations saying,
Yeah.
Helga, have I done the wrong thing? I should never have done that. I should be at home. That's what she said to
But the
me.
problem is it's
I
all
mean,
become
that's-
It's all come legal
legal
now,
now because of dementia. As I
It
say, we
doesn't
had
matter. It
huge
doesn't matter what
conversation.
Mama Flora says
No.
anymore.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
No.
not anymore. It's still. I mean, 70% of her brain still can talk normal,
Of
but
course.
sometimes they're hallucinating. But
Coco, I reckon from now on, bro, you got to take all your emotional and feelings out of it, right? You know, you say you got a big heart, you don't want to do it, but you need to
Gotta
do it.
do
You need
it.
to do it for your
Gotta
mum
do
and your dad and for yourself now. Take the emotions and everything out of it because they didn't give a shit about you. So it's about time you stood up for
They don't,
yourself.
man.
I'm going to start telling you, and the truth always comes out. Right, don't worry about what the kids think.
if I do the
Kelly
shit, I
even
mean,
said-
both
Kelly
brothers
even-
end up in jail.
I know, but Kelly even said to Bezray when they weren't going to come to your wedding, Kelly, to your daughter, Kelly said, don't you dare let the parents mess all us up, affect us. So the kids are going to be alright, you know what I mean? And so she did. So you got to take all that out of it now.
Kids have to
you
put
got
up
to take
with
all the
things in
emotional
life.
feelings
My
out of
kids
it now
are
and
like
think
that.
you
I
do
went
that
to-
for yourself.
I went to see my daughter, and she was born. And you know what? And now Rocio asked my daughter Silvana to have Bessie Ray at home. You know that. So look at how
Now, I just feel
crazy is it. Like Rocio, after doing all of this, go to my own daughter to ask to keep Bessie Ray. Of course, I never say anything to my daughters against them. So I will never say anything. I didn't even call Silvana and say, oh, well, no, or don't accept your auntie Rocio because she's a piece of shit.
When they
Nothing.
will do that to Bessie Ray.
Right, they fucking me up
Yeah.
so badly
No,
right
you're
now
right.
with my parents,
Yeah.
and then Rocio come go because they all, I'm sure they all want to move to Melbourne again because my Gabriel never wanted to be here. I don't want to be with my.
I think
Oh,
going,
I cook for my mother. I
Yeah, I was
everything,
there
you know.
that
I think
day,
everything.
yeah.
You know?
Okay, you don't have to question that with your mum and your dad and close I know that, mate. But I seriously, you got such a strong case. I don't think you realise how strong it is, to be honest, mate. And you need to see my lawyer.
Do you see how amazing how I don't know, man. I'm shocked even for whatever everything I just told you. It's just and I proof. I just know it just not works.
Because
Everything is proof.
if you can organise a lawyer.
So you
that
told
is
me
the
you have
best
a
thing to
lawyer.
do.
He already offered an hour, and he's
Whatever he
one of the
calls, whatever he calls, man, maybe I can take this video to him, make him listen to it, and then come to the hospital and ask.
Yes.
Okay, what's happening? Explain to me. Is there any illegalities here
Advice.
for my
That's what you
the
need,
missus?
Coco.
Okay, what's happening? Bring some photos of the house or whatever. A contract if anything needs to be done. Anything. I don't
I'll
know.
tell you, mate. He was the
Yeah.
chief in police, and his whole entire family are lawyers. They always have been, and he's probably one of the best around. And he's already offered on our, because he's a friend of mine, of a time to sit with him. And because what you just told me, hey man, I don't,
Yeah.
I wouldn't even be worried, to be honest, too, because Jesus.
Yeah. And now, well, you're the only ones who. Hey, I could easily post this shit on Facebook.
No, you
No,
don't.
you don't.
I mean,
No,
not this.
it's
I mean, no.
No,
I mean, my mother is in hospital. My
Yeah.
father, my brothers have. I just don't.
know. I
As
just
soon as you do that,
Yes,
it's held against you, and
yes.
you can't be used in
Don't
evidence.
put
So
anything
it's
on
like
social
anything.
media.
And-
Coco, going forward, I think that's your best
Do you
plan.
stop?
Because
Finish?
there's Coco.
Okay, we finished the video.
Yeah,
Oh, we were
I
gonna
already
cook.
cooked maybe
Okay, shall we eat?
10 years already. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the video. Well, these are the guests today. My guests, listeners, and we just hope everything goes well for my parents, and they deserve it. That's it.
Coco. Because remember.